May 20th, 2025. From Crucible to Compass. How Pain Forged a Tapestry of Reverence by Reuben Campwhite, True Story. I want to look closely at the jagged edges of my past today. Can I really see the sharp, unforgiving blows of hardship? Do I recall the chilling whispers of abuse, whether it etched itself on my body, bruised my spirit, or twisted my perception of reality? These weren't just moments. They were fires consuming, reshaping. For too long, I was taught to look away from the scars, to bury the ash. But I know now, these very experiences, though agonizing, were the iron in the forge of my soul. I walked through those blazes. As a child, I endured unrelenting agony forced upon me at an elementary school that held hidden dark shadows. I felt the sting of injustice, the ache of being misunderstood, the weight of another's brokenness pressed upon my own. It was a dark, twisting path, strewn with shattered expectations and the haunting echoes of what should have been. For a time, I allowed myself to be defined by the wounds, to carry their bitterness like a heavy cloak. But then a subtle shift began. In the quiet aftermath of the storms, a peculiar clarity emerged. It was in the depths of my own suffering that I began to truly see. When I felt the searing pain of being dismissed, I understood the profound desire to be heard. When I tasted the acrid flavor of judgment, I yearned for unconditional acceptance. And as I grappled with the raw vulnerability of my own humanity, something miraculous unfolded, a blossoming of respect for all beings. This respect wasn't just a personal revelation. It became a call to action. That inner understanding fueled my work in the world, from the job where I had to fight against injustice at every turn, to championing DI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, which history knows me for within the confines of any workplace. My resolve was unrelenting, born from personal experience. How could I ever discriminate, ever utter a derogatory word, ever inflict harm, when I knew the sting of it myself? My own journey through the shadows illuminated the universal human experience of longing for grace, for understanding, for peace. So I no longer recoil from my past, but lean into its profound lessons. The very experiences that sought to diminish me have, in fact, expanded my capacity for love and empathy. They have woven into my very fabric a deep reverence for the kaleidoscope of creation. For when you have walked through fire, you understand the preciousness of every unburned leaf, every unbroken spirit. You understand that beneath the surface of every person, no matter their path or their perceived flaws, lies a sacred spark, worthy of your deepest respect.